Amazing audience, we are live. Today is my birthday. Today is my birthday. It's the 17th of August. And I am in Albuquerque with no other than Paco Maldonado.
How you doing, Angel?
I'm good, champion. How are you?
I'm great.
It feels great because you are the final person that was part of the mastermind group that I met on my birthday.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think it's cool that we've had these experiences for so long where we've never actually met. And so it's been really cool to kind of put all the pieces together and finally get to spend some time with you and your wife.
Yeah, my beautiful wife. It's amazing to just sit beside you and like see, your interaction, because I mean, in the virtual rooms that we met in, right? Like I would see your pensiveness and I could see your thoughts and how they're happening. It's not silence, it's like you're thinking, but to see it now is more fun.
Well, I'm glad I contributed to your entertainment.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And for having us here as well. But do tell me, like, what's new? Last when we spoke, I mean, you were doing your thing at your day job, but you're also doing your side hustle. You're also fit, yeah? Fitness is definitely something up your alley.
Sure.
You were coaching as well.
Sure.
Teaching and imparting knowledge seems to be something you feel very connected with. What's the update?
It's more of the same. So all of those systems keep getting bigger and bigger. So through my primary work, through my side business, through coaching, all of those things are growing bigger. So my teams are getting bigger. My influence is getting bigger amongst all those groups, and it's really fun for me, and it's really been exciting to become more of an influencer and help shape and model those teams as we build towards whatever particular goal each of them is
and then we have soccer. So soccer is big.
Well, that's a part of it.
Let me see
so
your
that's
cars.
A part of it.
Yeah, he does play soccer.
So yeah, soccer is certainly a huge part of it. Coaching my daughter's team, and that team keeps building and building and building, and we're trying to develop. My primary focus is taking those girls and developing them, not as soccer players, but developing them as people who are going to be able to do massive things in this world.
Yeah.
And I can use soccer as a tool to help shape their mindset towards the future and towards taking on challenges and taking on risks and learning how to put in the work to achieve goals that they want to work towards. So that's cool. I think I really enjoy that, and it's very rewarding.
Yeah. You said goals there, and I was just thinking about the metaphor of football in the Caribbean. Americans say soccer, but I was just thinking about how big the goal is, right? And truthfully, how many things do keep you from achieving the goal. But the goal in soccer, football, Caribbean is huge, right? When you think about it.
It is.
But definitely there are always obstacles, of various kinds and various types that definitely keep you from getting there. But definitely a team helps you get to that place.
Yeah, so there are a lot of elements that go into that, and this is more metaphorical.
Sure.
We can tie to soccer, but yeah, it's more than that. It's building your team. It's having a few techniques that help you. It's learning how to be creative to resolve problems and challenges. So combining all of those elements together and then making sure that you have the composure to finish it off.
Yeah.
It's a physical goal in soccer. It's another goal at some other part in your life. So it's cool, and
then
it's
there's
really
the
fun.
coach.
And
there's
coaches and mentors that everybody needs. I mean, everybody's on a path somewhere, and there's somebody else who has been there and done it that will help you progress towards that goal quicker than you would be able to do on your own. So that's it's really fun.
I think even past quicker too, like I would use the word safer.
Safer.
Yeah, I would say safer because quicker could be dangerous sometimes because like you would see someone who's moving pretty quickly and I'm guessing you could help them from getting injured.
Yeah, so you could identify mistakes earlier or get feedback from that maybe the mentor's experienced in his or her past that they can move you beyond, so that you don't fall in that same trap.
Yeah, better, quicker and better. I love that. So one of the segments we cover is your own unique real shoes, right? You actually spoke about it and you didn't even know about it, right?
Oh.
Yeah, you were talking about conversations that you've had and how great it is sometimes to get in other people's shoes, and just have that conversation.
Sure.
Yeah, so what were some types of shoes you wore, physical shoes you wore between the ages of 1 to 12?
Physical shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, good heavens. I wore a little bit of everything. Certainly soccer cleats. For a healthy part of that. Sandals.
Sandals?
Oh, yeah. Love sandals. I was a big barefoot kid, so in the summers, you would very rarely catch me in a pair of shoes at all. Which was awesome. So, but my parents made me put something on to go into the stores and stuff, so I put on sandals.
What about 12 to 24?
12 to 24, more the same. I'm a sandals or flip flops and a good pair of cleats.
No dress shoes around that time.
I had a couple for special occasions.
So work didn't. All right, after 24.
After 24, man, I'm pretty simple. Well, I got to incorporate running shoes, so I got running shoes in there too.
Yeah, you run a ton, don't you?
I do run quite a bit.
Yeah. Do you still run?
I do. I ran Boston Marathon in April for the second time. It was a wild experience this year with the weather, but it was cool. It was cool. It was more than a physical challenge this year. It was certainly a huge mental challenge just because of the weather that we were dealt with, but awesome. It was an awesome experience.
When you look back from then to now, do you have any regrets?
Then being when?
12, 24.
Yeah, sure. I don't have regrets. For me, I would have maybe done some things different, which I think by and large everybody would likely say. But no, I think the learning experience that came out of it certainly shaped me into where I am right now. Now I look more to try to engage with mentors and coaches to maybe identify some of those things a little bit earlier than trying to figure it out on my own.
Yeah. What are you most excited about right now?
Right now? About 100 things. No, so right now I'm most excited about building up our family and working towards independence. So we're on a track right now. We're going to try to build that out and get there so we can start using our time in the way that we see fit to provide greater benefit to the world. So that's where we're most focused right now. In the near term, I'm excited about working with the kids with their soccer team, and I've got a couple personal things that I'll work on that just keep me excited and motivated to keep going.
What's the name of the team?
The Hurricanes. Hurricanes. So the Crazy Crackling Hurricanes is the official name.
Oh my, the CCH.
That's right. That's right.
When you heard that this guy from the Caribbean was coming to meet you, what did you think?
I was excited. I was ecstatic. No, it was fantastic. We had through the mastermind sessions, we had talked about getting together at some point, and I was always very excited and encouraged about it. But until recently, we didn't have a plan to do that. But of course, Mr. Jones always figures things out, so he made it happen.
Getting to be like you've been there, right? You've been there when I said I'm going to do 1,001 conversation. Well, 1,509 that time, right? Then you were there when I said I'm going to do 800, right?
Sure.
And then you were there when I said I was going to do all over the U.S. and Canada, right?
Right.
What do you think now, Paco?
What do I think now?
Yeah, of Angel Jones.
At first I wasn't exactly sure. Well, no, so I wasn't exactly sure where you were going with all of it.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I don't need to know all the details of it. But one thing I've learned is that when Angel Jones sets a goal and puts his mind to it, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I like the way you come up with big, audacious, scary goals. And then the super powerful thing is that you break it down into manageable chunks, and then you put in the work, focused on each piece at a time, and just start checking them off. So I really like how you approach problems and work to resolve them. So
I appreciate that.
That's very, very cool.
I love how you do it too. Like you're I love how you do that too, because you were one of the persons that were on with me par and par when we were like with the Excel sheet. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have a similar type mindset. Like you'll burn your feet off to get done what you said you would go get done, right?
Absolutely.
And I love that. I was really excited to come meet you today, especially today being my birthday, because it just feels like a marker that it's just symbiotic then that the energy that you put forth towards your goals, towards your family, towards your work, and that I would get to meet you today. It's just phenomenal. So.
I think it's great. As you know, first of all, I'm honored that you guys came and visited me at all. But for it to be your birthday too, that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, cherry on top.
I certainly appreciate it. But I think the goals are they're so important to set those milestones, break them into manageable chunks, and just keep plugging away. I mean, we've talked about it before, but I really focus on that 1% solution. What am I doing to make myself 1% better today and 1% better the next day? So I'm not trying to bite off too much at the same time. It's something that's workable in a 24-hour period.
You're good.
So I like that. I like it, and it's fun watching you go through it too, because you're very, very good at it.
Yeah, I've learned, and support from you guys. And then hearing sometimes, I don't think you could do it. Oh, that just gets me going even more.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. There's nothing like naysayers to get you going.
Yeah. Paco, this has been a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
No. Well, I would like to say, I just want to say thank you to Angel and Amanda for putting this whole thing together, because I mean they've built this amazing community of people that have come together and they share, and they're building all these great futures for everybody, and they're really challenging everybody to make themselves better, which by and large makes the world a better place. And to me that's the ultimate end goal for what we're trying to get to.
Love it.
So
agreed.
I love it and appreciate it, and happy birthday once again.
Yeah, thank you. Paco Maldonado, thank you for being on What Is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you, Angel.
Boom. Did you have fun?
That was awesome.
High five.
Very good.